Question 9 gives us 4 points A, B, C, and D, and asks us to find a value for lowercase a, which is the x value in point D, that makes the line segment AB parallel to the line segment CD. So we know if we want A, B to be parallel to CD, this means that they have to have the exact same slope. Oh, sorry. So it's the same slope. All right, so let's find the slope of line segment AB to start. So we know that the slope is equal to the rise over run between 2 points. And this is the same as saying y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And in this case, I'm calling A my x1, y1, and B my x2, y2. So plugging those points in, y2 is 3, subtracting y1, which is 0, x2 is 5, and I'm subtracting x1, which is 0 again. So this gives me a slope of 3 over 5 for line segment AB. And so if we look at the slope of line segment CD, we know this has to equal the same slope as AB, so this is going to equal 3 over 5 again. And we can write out our formula for our slope again as y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And in this case, I'm saying that C is x1 and y1, and D is x2, y2. So plugging that in gives me negative 10 for y2 minus a negative 2 for y1. And that's all over x2, which is a, we don't know what that is, minus x1, which is 2. Okay, so rewriting that a bit, this gives me 3 over 5 is equal to negative 10 minus a negative 2 is negative 10 plus 2, which is negative 8 over a minus 2. So now I'm just going to solve for a to figure out what a has to be equal to give us a slope of 3 over 5. So I'm going to start by cross multiplying. And this gives me 3 times a minus 2 equals 5 times negative 8, which is negative 40. Multiplying this in, we get 3a minus 6 equals negative 40. And adding 6 to both sides of my equation gives me 3a equals negative 40 plus 6, which is negative 34. And I'm just going to rewrite this over here. We have 3a equals negative 34. Dividing by 3 on both sides gives me a equals negative 34 over 3 is as simplified as I can make that, so I'm just going to rewrite it. Negative 34 over 3. And that's my answer for a value for lowercase a, which makes these two line segments, or these two lines that go through these points, parallel.